Hello everyone, I hope you are doing well and welcome again. So today I'm going to do a lesson about a very basic verb in English, an easy verb. Most of you know this verb, but I decided to do it because it's very necessary in English to start with this. It's about verb to have. Why do we have to study verb to have? Why it is necessary? First, because verb to have, you need it if you want to talk about possession. If you want to talk about something you possess, you need this verb, okay? I have a car, the car, it's mine, I possess the car. In this case, you need verb to have. Also, we use verb to have to talk about our relationship, okay? Relationship, for example, I have two brothers, okay? There is a relationship between me and my brother, okay? This is a kind of relationship. And we see also we use verb to have if you want to describe yourself to someone, or if you want to describe someone, or if you want to describe an animal. In this case, you will need also verb to have. That is why we have to learn this verb. It is very essential that we start with this. What is important about this verb, or what is difficult about this verb, that you have to conjugate the verb when it comes to he and she and it, okay? We said today's verb is verb to have, and what makes this verb trickier is that we have two forms. We have and has, okay? Have, has with he and she and it, and have with the rest of subject pronoun. This is what makes it difficult for some students. Okay, let's give it a try. Let's start with subject pronouns. We say, for example, I, you, he, she, it. These are subject pronoun. We, you, and we have last one, we have they. Okay, these are subject pronouns. If we want to conjugate this verb with all these subject pronouns, we say, for example, I have, you have. Should we say he have? No. This is what makes it difficult for some. They say he have. Okay, it's wrong. We see he has. With he, we use has. He has. The same with she. We see she has. You cannot use have with he and she and it. The same with it. We see it has, and so on. What about we and you and they? We go back to the verb have, and we see we have, you have, and they have. Okay, this is what you have to know when it comes to affirmative form. When it comes to affirmative, this is for affirmative. When it comes to affirmative, we conjugate the verb to have like this. We see I have, for example, I have a car, which means this car, it's mine, I possess it, I own it, I am the owner of this car. This is the use of having this sentence. I have a car, which means I possess it. It's my car. You have a car, it's your car. You have a car. He has a car, it is his car. A car. She has a car, it is her car. Here and down. It's, for example, it has big ears, for example. If we are going to describe an animal or something like this, it has big ears. We have a car, and now you have a car, same, and they have a car. Okay, this is how we conjugate verb to have in affirmative form. With he and she and it, we use has. Okay, with the rest of subject pronoun, we just put have. This is what you have to know. مع I, you, we and they كنستعملوا have. مع he and she and it ديما كنستعملوا has. Okay, it's never have with she or he or it. ديما كنستعمل معهم has. ماشي have. ما كنقولوش he have. We say he has, she has, it has. This is for affirmative form. هذا فيما يخص affirmative. What if you want to talk about a negative? If you want to form a negative form. For negative, it's very simple. Negative. For negative, you are going to need either don't or doesn't. Don't or doesn't. The auxiliary don't or doesn't, and we say I don't. Okay, I don't. I don't have a car. ما عنديش طوموبيلة. I don't have a car. What did we add? We added don't. It's not don't. The same. You don't have a car. You don't have a car. The same. نفس الشيء. We don't have a car. You don't have a car. The same. And they don't have a car. The only chance that occurs is with he and she and it. الطريقة اللي غيكون عندها يكون عندهم اللي يكون عندنا he or she and it مع I, you and we and they كنستعملو don't for negative. But with he and she and it's another story. We see she, for example, she doesn't. Okay, instead of don't we write doesn't. عوض من don't غنديرو doesn't. He doesn't have or she doesn't have a car. هي ما عندهاش طوموبيلة. Or he doesn't have a car. Okay, this is how it works when it comes to negative. For negative, it's necessary that you have don't for I, we, I, you and we and they, and doesn't for he and she and it. It doesn't have a big ears. He doesn't have a long hair. She doesn't have a round face, for example. Okay, this is for negative form. Okay, in order to form a question mark, it's very simple. You need to have one of these auxiliary, either do or does. خصك إما do or does. ضروري خصك واحد من هادو تبدا بيه إلا بغيتي دير سؤال، إلا بغيتي تصايب سؤال. This is an affirmative sentence. I have a car. عندي طوموبيل. If you want to ask بغيتي تسول واش عندك, we see do I. Okay, do I have a car? Do I have a car? This is a question mark. وتصايب سؤال. Do I have a car? We have do plus subject. Do you have a car? Same. Do you have a car? And you put question mark at the end. Does we use it with he and she and it, and we see does he. Okay, we didn't see do he, we see does he have a car. مع he و she and it كنستعملو does she have a car? Question mark. Does it speak, for example, if we are talking about an animal, does it speak, for example, or an object? Do, again, we are going to use have. We are going to use do again with the we and they. Do we have a car? Question mark. Do they have a car? The same. Okay, if you notice, we have two forms. If you want to form question mark, بغيتي دير سؤال ضروري غتبدا ب do or does. Again, does مع he, she, it, and do with the rest. Do مع داكشي اللي باقي I, you, and we have. Okay, let me write them here. Do مع I, you, we, and they. And we see, do I have a car? You have a car. Does he have a car? Does she has a car? Does it has big ears? Do we have a car? And do they have a car? This is for question mark. Okay, I'm going to recapitulate and try to summarize what did we see about today's lesson. First, we talked about verb to have, and we see verb to have كنستعملوه باش نهضروا على شي حوايج حنا كنمتلكوهم. If you possess something, I have a marker, it's my marker ديالي. Okay, I am the owner of this marker. This is first use. And we see, if you want to talk about relationship, العلاقة ما بين شي واحد. I have two brothers. Okay, أنا وخويا عندنا علاقة. We share something. Okay, I have two brothers, or I have a sister, and so on. And we see also we use verb to have if you want to describe someone. Okay, or if you want to describe yourself to someone. إذا بغيتي توصف راسك ولا إلا بغيتي توصف شي واحد آخر خصك هاد فعل. That is why it is necessary that you have to learn this verb. And we see we have two forms. We have and has. Have with all subject pronoun except with he and she and it كنستعمل معهم has. And we see I have, you have, he has, she has, it has, we have, you have, they have. Okay, hope you liked my video. See you next time. You will have some exercise to do. If you have free time, try to do them. Okay, see you next time.